The improper disposal of chewed gum. Before I was a high school graduate, wearing a cap and gown and smiling for the camera, before I was a Boy Scout displaying a sash decorated with merit badges, I was a Cub Scout because my mom put me in Cub Scouts. Something happened to me then, or rather, I did something when I was 11 as a Cub Scout that I have never told a single soul about. Something that I want to tell you now that I'm 32, now that I'm a little more free to live as I please, now that people and things appear to me a bit more clear. My mom really wanted me to get the Arrow of Light Award because if you get the Arrow of Light Award, you also get a patch. It has a yellow, right-pointing arrow stitched onto a blue background, and the entire patch is about the size of a stick of gum that you chew for a minute or two until the sugar's gone, and then you press the slobbery waste up against the slick underside of a school desk, smirking. You smirk as you press the wad of gum up in there, where the wood meets the metal, even though you've previously been reprimanded by those in authority for the improper disposal of chewed gum. If you get the Arrow of Light Award that comes with the patch, then you also get put through an award ceremony where they turn off all the lights and you slowly walk up the steps of a miniature staircase that lights up with each successive step you take, while a well-intentioned man with a microphone talks about what a great little boy you are and about how the straight and true arrow on your new patch represents the straight and true manner in which Cub Scouts live their straight and true lives. My mom really wanted me to get the Arrow of Light Award that comes with that patch, so I had to observe insects and identify leaves and learn the difference between a standard screwdriver and a Phillips head screwdriver, which are all good and proper and worthwhile things. But there was this one patch called the Physical Fitness Patch, and it was a required patch for the Arrow of Light Award. And so, for 30 days in a row, I had to exercise and write down how many sit-ups and push-ups and jumping jacks I did. I started the process, but I never finished. And I told my mom that I did finish. And I remember fabricating a document because my mom wanted me to get that Arrow of Light Award, and mom wanted me to get that patch, and mom wanted me to go through with that ceremony where I stood in front of everybody with a smile forced onto my face, and everybody looked at me and everybody clapped. So I lied. I lied. I told a rotten lie to my dear, sweet mother, and I climbed those steps, and I let that man with the microphone keep talking about straightness and keep talking about truth, because I was only a boy. For years after the ceremony, every time I saw that patch on my scout shirt, I was reminded of the secret I dared not tell. I was reminded of the counterfeited exercise chart, and I knew that I was a crooked Cub Scout. I knew that I was a deceiver, and yet I now perceive that I had also been deceived. I was led to believe that the worth of a boy was ascertained by the number of patches he had obtained. Is it any wonder that on the day I left my parents' house, I threw away all my Scout stuff to make more space in my suitcase for Bob Dylan CDs?